What up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Swag Lightning Television. I am your host for the most, DJ Swag. Thank you for stopping by. For those of you who are brand new to the channel, thank you. And please, if you're ever so kind, hit the little red button down there somewhere underneath the video. It's called subscribe. Hit that. Hit the notification bell so you know when another new video drops. And also hit the like button if you like what you see and like what you hear. Now today on Swag Television, we are doing something totally different. Today we are bringing you the list of lists. Yes, I'm talking about my list, my top 10 action films. Now, in my mind, action films are action films no matter what genre they're in, whether it's westerns, war, superhero, comedy, suspense, thrillers, you name it. If it's an action film, it could possibly show up on my list. But let me tell you something. My list is my opinion. There may be some films on here you may question. Well, guess what? That's the beauty of the comments section. What I want you guys to do after you watch this video, leave me a comment of your top 10 action films, and let's see if some of your films match mine. If not, that's cool. That's cool. We all have our likes. We all have our certain well, we have all of we're all unique. We have certain interests that we love, and that's why film is so great, especially when it comes to action films. Because not everyone likes certain kind of. A lot of people like just shoot 'em ups, bang 'em ups. Some people like action with the brain in its head. Some people like mindless action. Some people just like action with the story, and that's okay. We're all different. That's how God intended it. But today we are talking about my top 10. But before we do that, I got some housekeeping to do, as you already know. Like I said when we first started the video, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Your boy needs that subscription. Yes, he does. Because as you all know, as you all are aware, I am pushing my way towards 1,000, 1K. That's what I want. That's what I need. I need your help to do it. And if you're returning to the channel, you're already subscribed, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the support. Please, don't stop there. Don't. Share this with your friends. Share this with your coworkers. Share this with the people you know. So that way, deep down inside, your boy is getting out there. Because your boy needs that subscription. As I said last week, if you guys can get me to 1K, there may be a prize. Now, what that prize is, that's for me to know and for you to find out. I ain't going to show all my cards. This ain't poker. I'm not going to show all every card in my deck. Gotta keep something in the quiver. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, let's go to the list, shall we? Top 10. But there are I have 5 honorable mentions on this list. And we're going to mention 3 of them right now. Honorable mention number 5 is The Punisher. The Punisher with Tom Kane playing Frank Castle. It's amazing. There will be a video about it coming soon. So I'm not going to dive right. I'm not going to do deep dive in. But rest assured, The Punisher is a good film. Number 4 is a western known by Outlaw Justice. There'll be a video of that coming soon too. So that's gonna be interesting. But it stars Travis Tritt, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings and Chris Christopherson, 4 country legends, and 1 western. You can't go wrong with any of that. Now, honorable mention number 3 is Walking Tall, The Rock. Now, a lot of you probably wondering, what? Why that one? Why not The Scorpion King? Or why not The Rundown? Well, The Rundown is an amazing movie. But the action, and I know there'll be a video about that coming soon. So I'm not going to dive into that. The Rundown is a good film. It's one of my favorite films that The Rock has ever been in. But it didn't make the cut for me. Something with The Scorpion King will be on a list, but not this one. No. But The Walking Tall, in my mind, is a great film. It's got action, it's got suspense, it's got drama, it's got some comedy. But most importantly, it shows The Rock being who he is, and that's The Rock. But before we get to number 2 and number 1, let's go ahead and let's jump right in to number 10 on the list. Number 10 is The Magnificent Seven, the original one. As you know, I've already done a video about the remake, which I love immensely. But I equally love the original. You'll find out how much I love it when the video drops of me reviewing it. Then eventually there will be a comparison video between both the remake and the original. And then guess what? Then we'll find out which film is actually the best. I'm recording. Rude. Number 9 is Act of Valor. Act of Valor is one of 4 war films that's on this list. 4 war films. Yes. And I'm so excited about that because Act of Valor is a film that doesn't have that many actors in the film. The soldiers are real servicemen. That's what makes it interesting. That makes it so amazing. Now there will be a video of that coming soon, so I'm not going to dive into the details. But number 8 is The Marine 3. It's the only WWE film that's on this list. There will be a list of my favorite WWE films. It won't be that much, but there will be a list. I promise you, there's going to be a lot. And also, I'll probably do a series of the Marine, starting with the one that stars John Cena. But that's not what this list is about. The Marine 3, starring The Miz, surprised me. And I will go more in depth when I do the video for that one. But it's a good film. It's a good movie. Now, number 7 is Die Hard. Yes, Die Hard makes the cut. Not in the top 5, but made the cut, nonetheless. Because it's a great film. It's a Christmas film, in my mind. It is. Because the soundtrack, the setting, the guy literally steps on Christmas ornaments in his bare feet. And he dangles from a Christmas tree on top of the freaking building. If that's not a Christmas film, then I don't know what it is. Number 6 is The Losers. Losers stars Jeffrey D. Morgan and Chris Evans. And it's a really good film. I love it. I enjoy it. It's funny. It's got action. It's number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Jarhead number 3. And it's the second and it's a second war film. Now, Dry number 3 wasn't released in theaters. It wasn't released on DVD. It's a film that's amazing. I've seen it a couple times. I've seen a lot of it on. I've seen all it a lot on Netflix when it was on Netflix. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The action was intense when it intensified, but it follows every war film I've ever seen. Well, not every scene is them shooting weapons. It's them living and protecting themselves. And number 4 is the third war film, and that's number 4 is Black Hawk Down. I'll repeat that. Number 4 is Black Hawk Down. Yes, that's my all-time favorite war film. So, the fact that it's number 4 tells you it's an amazing film. It's super great. And I thoroughly enjoy watching it. And I have 3 copies of it. That should tell you how much I love it. Number 3 is Rambo First Blood Part 2. Now, you're probably wondering, why is that one above Black Hawk Down? Well, that's because while it is classified as a war film, for the most part, in my mind, it's a war film slash a freakingly good bang bang shoot 'em up film. There's not a lot of brain power throughout the entire film. The action gets hot and heavy real quick and doesn't stop. So Rambo First Blood Part 2. First Blood Part 1, I can do it. I can live without that one. But the second one, that's where it's at. Now, before we get to numero uno, let's go ahead and talk about the honorable mentions 2 and 1. Now, 2 and 1 both star Arnold Schwarzenegger. Number 2 is True Lies. Number 1 is The Eraser. Both of those are amazing films, and they pretty much have the same concept. If you really think about it. They have the same concept, but with different actors and different storylines, but they have the same concept. They're both good. They both show Arnold Schwarzenegger is good with any weapon in his hand. Or without a weapon in his hand. But with a weapon in his hand, he's pretty good. It's a good film. You would enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy both of them. Now, without further ado, let's get to number 1. Number 1 on this list is my favorite Western of all time. It's one of my favorite films that John Wayne ever starred in, and it's Chisholm. Yes, Chisholm, which is basic, and there's going to be a video on this one, because eventually I will be doing a lot of Westerns on this channel, because I love Westerns. So, keep that in mind. But Chisholm is an amazing film. There's a lot in it. It's basically telling you a different story of Billy the Kid, Pat Garrett, and John Chisholm. But it's a good film. You know what? I forgot number 2. My goodness, I am so crazy. I forgot number 2. Didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm sorry about that. My mind goes off all the world. Number 2 on the list was Blade Trinity. Don't know why I didn't mention it. I guess they wanted me to go ahead and get to talking about Chisholm because, Chisholm is number 1. So let me go ahead and reiterate the list for all of you guys who kind of are confused. Number 10 is Magnificent 7. Number 9, Act of Valor. Number 8, The Marine 3. Number 7, Die Hard. Number 6, The Losers. Number 5, Jarhead 3. Number 4, Black Hawk Down. Number 3, First Blood Part 2. Number 2, Blade Trinity. And number 1, Chisholm. So, there you have it. There's my list. I'm sorry that some of it got misplaced. Some of it got out of whack. I don't know what happened. Human nature, I guess. But as I said, leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know what your favorite films are. It doesn't have to be a whole gigantic list. You can just leave. You can just say if you agree with some, if you agree with my choices, if you like some of my choices, or if you haven't seen one of my choices, let me know. I'll recommend it. I'm gonna say this one now. Any film that's in my list, I recommend. So, there's that. If I watch it and I enjoy it, I'm gonna recommend it to anyone. Whether or not you care for it, that's on you. I can't make you like it. I can't make you enjoy it. That's not my thing. My thing is to let you know what I like. So, with that being said, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you know when there's a video dropping. And also, if you are subscribed, you got swag for life. So, there's that. Also, you're all swagged up. But if you share this with everyone, please let them know. Please let the message be known that they will always, always have to stay tuned. Peace out, dogs.